What's up, guys? It's Anthony. We got a fat stack of books right here that we're going to be diving into. This tasty stack of books right here was from a sale at one of the comic shops that's about an hour away from me. They were doing $3 a book. I got a little bit of a deal on it, I guess, to some degree. Got roughly 38, 39 books here. So let's dive into the video. So I'm a huge fan when any comic shop, especially locally, they do a crazy deal on comic books. These guys that I got them from, which was Bosco's in Anchorage, they put out, I have no clue, 100 plus long boxes, and they were all on sale, which is nice, right? So what that means is I got to do a bunch of hunting, and I was there for a little over an hour. Unfortunately, I didn't have more time to dive into more books, but I feel like I met my quota. I found some books that will recoup my money. The stack was about $100. And let's dive into it. So before I do, though, make sure hit subscribe, drop a comment down below if you got questions. Subscribe so you don't miss a thing. This is going to be a pretty fun video. Now, some of these were not bagged and boarded. I ended up bagging and boarding them, and they came in sets that I ended up having to pay $3 each. But nonetheless, I ended up doing it. We'll start with this guy right here. Marvel Knights, Brett Matthews, and Vashi Mavelin. I'm sure I got that wrong. Spider-Man Wolverine 1 through 4. Right here. This set, I looked it up. It isn't worth a ton of money by any stretch of the imagination. I just think it's a cool set. And the cover art on this is just kind of wild. So I'm going to try to go through these relatively fast so we're not sitting here for too long going over these books. But I did want to share these with you. So we got 4 of those. I picked up another facsimile of this Ultimate Fallout because these are going up in price. So for $3, this was a very clean copy. There were some really junked up copies, but this one I felt like could be a candidate for a very high grade. I've seen these sell for over $100 graded, and I've seen them going for right around that $10 to $20 marker on the open market. Another book, this is super clean. I spent more than this. It does need to be pressed and clean, but I think pressed and clean, this also could be a nice candidate as well. That's Hawkeye #1. So pretty clean. It's got some dirt along the sides. Definitely needs to be pressed. $3, can't beat it. These next 2 books I was super happy to find. The only of their kind. They're in decent shape. They're not. Number 3 may be a candidate, but number 5 probably not because it's got a tear. But we're talking Young Avengers 3, Young Avengers number 5. I've been growing out this collection for quite some time. If you don't know, I've got 2 issues of Young Avengers #1. One of which is at CGC. The other is in my PC raw. Anytime you can find Young Avengers, you got to pick them up. There's too many things going on in those books to pass them up. $3 a pop, can't beat them. To include this book, Wolverine Black, White, and Blood. Super clean copy. Several banged up copies. This one I felt was pretty good. I do have this in a 9/8 this exact book, which was cool. Yeah, we'll burn through quite a few here. The New Look, Judge Dredd, brought to you by Quality Comics. Picking up just some indie stuff if I can find something that interests me. This series, actually, I've got 2 of them. And I'll try to put them in order here because they're not. And I think I'm actually missing a book. So I just got these. I'm trying to move them off my desk. Is what's happening. So what I'm looking at right here is the Neil Gaiman 1602. Right there. We picked up several copies of the run. These aren't worth a ton of money by any stretch of the imagination, but I have been hunting for that series for quite some time to include the next, which is 1602 New World. I like the art on this. It's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, I've said it many times, and I'll say it again here. I'm a huge Neil Gaiman fan. I like what he's done, and then some of the worlds that spin off of his creations. I just dig the art on these ones. This was a pretty clean setup. Again, for $3 a pop. I'm not doing bad. The cover price on these is $3.50. So that was 1602 New World. I will be going back through these books. Like I said, I just got these in. Haven't done a lot with them other than bag and boredom. Picked up some Fraction. Hawkeye, number 15. This has got the game on it. Miles Morales, Spider-Man 28. So I've been building out a Miles Morales set for quite a while. And those are $1 undercover. So 26. They threw in, I mean, you could tell there were several, there's 27 books in there that they just grabbed stacks of books that didn't sell or that they had sitting around that they just threw into the $3 bin. I'm going to try to make it back because I think now they're down to $2. Berserker number 2 variant. Huge Berserker fan, so happy to add that to my collection. Another Miles Morales number 27 variant cover. Or this was the original. The other one I showed was the variant. The Lemire, Perez, and Herring all new Hawkeye number 4. I've got quite a few books in several Hawkeye runs. Another Fraction number 13. Again, I mean, the Hawkeye stuff to me, I'm building out some of the newer and more recent collections due to the fact of the Hawkeye show, of course. And I like what they did. I like the art in it. And I think that the characters, we're going to see more Kate Bishop and a lot of other things. So I think there may be some validity to it. These you can't beat. Marvel Zombies, number 2. Very good condition. Some of these are near mint. That could be a grader. Marvel Zombies Returns. Possibly a grader. Marvel Zombies 4. We got Morbius and we've got the Werewolf. Uncanny X-Men 251. Decent copy. Little bit of love on it. Ultimatum number 3. Again, none of these are like huge books. Some of them definitely hold their value. The bulk of them are well above the purchase price of $3. I do have one book that paid for it all. This next book did me right so far. Anyways, that's Hardware number 1 in the poly bag. This is actually super cool because I've been trying to find this book, and by dumb luck, I found it. So super glad to add this to my collection. The Books of Magic, first issue. I actually got a couple of copies. I actually paid 3 times as much as I paid $10 for a near mint copy. This guy is pretty close. The bag's kind of nasty. So, and then we got Spider-Man and Star Fox. That's a Marvel team up. Issue 143. This thing's beat up, but I like the cover. So again, I feel like I came out pretty good on this collection. Nothing crazy, right? Except for one book I thought was wild. And I stumbled on this guy. This dude needs a press, and it's a grader. And that is Thor, God of Thunder, number 2, first appearance of Gore, the God Butcher. I spent $150 on a near mint copy, and I got this guy for $3. Super excited about that. And really all of these books I'm super excited for. Again, I'm going to try to make it back in to do another run. I don't want to get a bunch of books just for the sake of getting books. That's not my collecting plan. Some of these books I've really wanted. 1602 I've wanted for a while, and I've missed many opportunities. The Berserkers I'll pick up when I can. Young Avengers I've wanted the issues that I don't have, which those were 2 issues I do not have in my collection. Of course, I'll take Thor God of Thunder #2 because I've got almost the full God of Thunder run. Hardware #1, that is something I've actually bid on and lost to several times. So just the handful of books I really wanted way exceeds the $100 I spent on these books. So it's luck though, guys. This is not, I've done this several times and I've bought a bunch of junk before thinking that I was on the right track. And generally speaking, with that many long boxes out there, 100+ long boxes, the conditions aren't great because people are pilfering through them. I go through them as fast as I can. I spent maybe an hour there when I went through this, and I got really lucky. There was a couple of other Thor God of Thunder books. I left them there because they were beat to hell. There was plenty of other books and spec things that I had to leave there because it was like, man, even though it's only $3, I don't want to spend $3 on something that I don't feel like I could ever get my return on. So anyways, guys, that was a wicked sale that I came out on top on. That doesn't always happen, but it does go to show you that when you go long box hunting, you can get lucky. I got lucky on this one. Yeah, more to come, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the Breakout Daily. I'm Anthony. As always, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, drop a like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got a ton of really cool content coming soon to the Breakout Daily. We'll catch up with you in the next video.